Talented greatness.
I'm Paul McCallum, CFL kicker, Hall of Famer for 2022, and I'm here on the Only Touch Greatness podcast.
And my one friend wrote in from Edmonton, Spencer. I wanted to ask about your stare downs after making a field goal.
You know what? This is hilarious. Not everyone, a lot of people ask me about that. They like, why do you do that? Some people think that, oh, why are you being arrogant? You made the field goal and you're going to look back and whatnot. And people don't realize what I was doing is I'd hit the field goal, and as I'm walking off, I'm watching the head coach to see if he wants to take the ball in the 35 or if he's going to make the motion where he wants to take the kickoff. Because when I'm walking off, I'm either going to have to hurry up and get my kickoff tee, or I can just keep walking off because the offense is going to go into 35. That is the only reason that I would always look back like that. But people would say, oh, we like when you stare them down, like as if to say, yeah, you made the field goal. I'm like, no, I don't do that.
Okay, we got one?
How's retirement, Paul? Now that you've been officially retired for 7 years now?
Yeah, for a while.
It's retired life. I know it's tough for football players to or any athlete to sort of integrate themselves into civilian life, but how's it been for you?
It's been okay. I mean, it is not easy. I mean, I think most CFL players can attest that going from that have a job anyway in the off season, going from a regiment, a schedule, you know what you're doing, to nothing, or to going to a different type of job. There is a transition period, and sometimes, like, I didn't find it easy. I mean, even though I did it, it was still a change that you kind of had to fight through. But when I was with the Riders, excuse me, I think it was 2000 and when was it? 2005, 2004, 2005. I was taking my real estate course, and I was roommates with Jason Claremont. So he grabbed my books and started studying, and so now, you know, he's real estate. I think he's got his own brokerage now in Regina. So for me, you know, that's what I do now. I'm a real estate agent, and I've got my hands in some other little things. But I really like it. I enjoy it. It's a little bit different, but you know, you got to be organized, be on your own schedule. But you're able to take something and go with it, and you're making somebody happy. You know, taking the stress away from them. Finding them, solving their problems. You know, a lot of people who have never moved before, it's that unknown. So you get to walk them through the process. And playing football, I've got lots of connections, contractors with other types of businesses, bankers. So for me, it's able to use all of the resources that I've sort of gained through playing football. It's helped my career. So don't like the high interest rates right now. It kind of slows everything up, but I do enjoy it.
Away from being a real estate agent, I was going to ask, Ryan, just
go ahead, bud.
Do you find yourself watching a lot of Lions games?
Well, it's funny you ask. Not a lot of people know this, but I do the sideline radio for the Lions.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the guy on the sidelines. This is the first year that I've done it. And it's got me back into it, you know, the games. And it was interesting because when I'd be on the sidelines, you know, if the guys would make a good play, I had to hold myself back, you know, because you kind of want to, awesome job or whatever it may be. And, you know, I've got to be a professional reporter type, right? But I also found have a lot more respect because being a reporter, interviewing people is not as easy as it looks. Putting a microphone in my face, I'm fine. Putting a microphone in my hand and then going up and being able to get something out of somebody after they just screwed up, it's not easy, especially when I know what it's like on the other side. But I enjoy it being in the game, and I've caught myself watching things and seeing things that are happening during the game, and actually finding myself pulling back by talking to someone, saying, "Hey, you know, watch this, watch that. I saw this, I saw that." I just have to be quiet and not say anything, right? And then maybe, like Ryan Phillips, teammate of mine who's a defensive coordinator.
And a beauty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll talk to him about some things or what I see. Or it's interesting because from when we played till today, the players are different. It's a completely different thing. I mean, when we played, we would stay after the games, and then you would go out and dinners or drinks or whatever with some of the other players from other teams. So you got to know people. Now it's so tight where you don't know who these people are.